This is SUSCRIBE here, bringing you another Clash Royale update. Today we're on our main account here, everybody, and we're gonna be just talking about a new deck. I think I told you just a little time ago, but I'm gonna go a little more in depth with this new deck. So this is brain freeze. Alright, so we are at our highest trophy count here. As you can see, highest trophy is 2154. I'm doing very well as I'm in Arena 7. Yesterday was like, I was trying new decks yesterday. But luckily, like, whenever I try new decks, I just go on this horrible losing streak. I haven't gone on a losing streak. I did technically go down to 1970, but it hasn't been anything extreme. I have lost 6 battles in a row, though, so far in Arena 7. But it's still not a big deal. And I've gained even more. And I'm about to reach 2,000 coins. Actually, I have reached 2,000 coins. So what I'm going to be upgrading now is, what I'm going to be upgrading now, not my 3 muskets. I don't use those that much. What I'm going to be upgrading will be the, where did it go? The cannon. Let me upgrade this. Alright, so, okay, I upgraded the cannon to a level 8. Alright, there we go. Sorry, I just wanted to do that since I reached 2,000 coins almost. But, anyway, so yeah. So I found this new deck. It's right here. This is a hog, not this one. This is the giant witch deck. You know that I've been using this deck in all of Arena 6. I've used this deck. But I've done some tweaks to it. I've added the archers and the goblin barrel to make it cheaper. The Mini Pekka, the Bammer, barbs, fireball, and the actual 2 components, the giant and the witch. But that I have used that this morning. I continue to use it. I keep switching because I just want to see which one goes on a higher winning rate. And what I found out is that this deck is better because it's also cheaper. You can quickly cycle through those cards. It's a 3.4. It's a hog and a Mini Pekka trifecta. Or it's a hog trifecta pretty much. The poison spell for, as that hog is coming with its supporting troops, I can have the poison spell on the tower, so any supporting troops, any troops he wants to counter my push with, like, for example, a mini horde, it will die, instead of me immediately dropping arrows, so I can kind of let go and take a break. Mini Pekka just for defense, musket for some trickle damage in the back, even way more than trickle damage. It's my highest rare card, level 7, and it does 1.1 per second, pretty much does 176 damage. Very great. Again, goblins for like the hog, or like the witch in the back, or the wizard. The valve just for clearing pushes, fire spirit for a minion horde, or the barbs, a hog and the Mini Pekka being the main trump cards, arrows for like a minion horde or a big cheap push like a large spear goblin, like a spawner deck. So yeah, anyway, so it's good. I have a good understanding with this bad boy. So these are 2 of my decks: the giant witch deck, I don't care about that, the giant witch deck, and that deck. And now, as well, I'm finally able to make the Pekka Devil Prince deck. Guess what card that I didn't have? I had the goblins, I had the Zap, I had the Bomber, I had the Mini Pekka, I had the Electric Collector, of course I had the Pekka, I had the Prince. I didn't have the Dark Prince. That's what I'm talking about. Dark Prince. Let's go, boys. I got it out of a crown chest, or, no. I got it out of a golden chest. Golden chest, not a crown. No, I got it out of a crown chest. Yeah, I got, sorry, I got the balloon out of the golden chest. I got that on my lower level account. I got on this account a Dark Prince on the crown chest. So yeah, it's awesome. But I'm not gonna really use that deck until I go on a horrible losing streak. But here we go. It's sitting nice and pride. I have all the Arena 7 unlocked such legends. And by the way, also pump it up, Arena 7 magical chest. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Cool, baby. Yep. Okay. So let me request some cards. I'm gonna be requesting some hogs. I just want to get that a little up. Okay, so let me show you this new deck. I'm going to do 2 or 3 replays, and then I'll do a live battle for you guys in the end. So let's see how I countered this guy. Okay, here we go. Here's Nevi. Alright, let's see how I countered 422. Alright, let's see how I countered this guy. So again, this is a replay. But here we go. We're against Nevi from the Boomslang Horde. So here we go. Let's see how this goes. Alright, so we're waiting for our Alexa. So I start off with a giant on the right lane. Yes, some spear goblins gonna do some trickle damage while my giant is coming up on the right lane. Okay. So now he has some barbarian behind his arena tower. I put in my bomber, but instead I don't have any air troops, so I have to cycle through to my archers. And the problem is with this deck, the only problem is that there's not enough air support. The archers, again, minimal, and then I don't know what else. That's it. And the fireball, I mean, that's extreme. But, I mean, there's not a lot of air damage. I mean, it hurts me when there's a minion horde coming, okay? It's hard for me to counter the minion horde for this deck. I mean, I could have the poison, but it's very slow, especially if he has a big push also with that. So it's hard to counter a minion horde and these big air troops. Now, if he has a balloon, I can do my witch and my archers, but still, that's a negative trade, 5 to 8. Or sorry, 8 to 5. So it's kind of tricky. That's the only fault. But unfortunately, most people in Arena 7 use the giant, some type of giant deck, which is also hard to counter because I don't have a main card. They're mostly just push cards. But either giant decks, Lava Hound, which is air, but it does so little damage, and I can fireball its pups, so that's not worried. I'm not scared of Lava Hound anymore. But they mostly use giant and ground decks. Anyway, I don't wanna extend the video, but here we go. So I don't have any successfulness in this push. One Barbarian Swing does do a good amount of damage. Got the tower down to a level 7 arena tower, which is dropped down 2 levels, which is good in my opinion. But now dropped to an arena 6. Arena tower, so I did get some good damage. So I don't fireball it, don't worry. But here we go. He has a level 1 high lava hound. So I just put in a witch here and put in a giant here. Does he do anything? No. Okay, so he was about to fireball that. Alright, so he had my bomber here to get rid of the barbs and the spear gobs, and then my giant does reach the tower. He deploys his barbarians too late, and the lava hound is still doing some damage, but only, like, look at that, 40 damage per second. That's nothing. But anyway, now as you can see, now my giant did get some good hit points, so I just fireball all of that jazz, and my witch completely does 2 in 1. It take care of the barbarians and the minion horde. Okay, now he has a dragon coming. I don't want to get any more damage in. Unfortunately, I don't have my arrows in this deck. So, and he zaps that, so he gets a lot of hit points off just from that goblin barrel. That just absurd. But then I put in my goblin barrel. He just used his zap, so he doesn't have anything. So he's too late in deploying the fireball. It got 1 whole swing, which is 300 off, 447. And look at that witch taking care with the skellies for some support, taking care of the spear gobs and the tower. So great job, well done. Now I keep going for the air. This was a tricky decision. Should I do this because he does have good counters? I go for the 3 crown here because he's going for the lava hound on that deck side. So I go for a giant, bomber, minions, and archers. But unfortunately that push doesn't work. It does not work. So now I'm going to focus back to the lava hound because he does get a lot of damage off. So I just fireball that. Unfortunately, though, he does get the tower down. So that's why I didn't. So that first time when I did that, no, actually, he doesn't get the power down. He doesn't get the tower down, right? No, he doesn't get the tower down. No, this is not a 3 crown victory. Never mind. This was not a 3 crown victory. But I was going for the 3 crown. Now he has that. No, he did get my tower. What am I saying, man? I'm rambling. Alright, so he does get the tower. Okay, let me reset everybody. He got the tower. Now I'm going to go for a risky 3 crown win. I'm so sorry. I'm not remembering anything. I'm going to go for a 3 crown win now. It was risky, but I'm going to go for it. So here's my wish. Going to do something. I already have the tower. Guess what? I have the tower all lower than the arena tower. I have it at 2085 because of the giant in that push I did earlier, and the other tower is at 2352. So that's why I was also persuaded, since he has a lava hound coming in, all my troops will be distracted, go for the main tower. Okay, so here we go. Now this was my giant deck, giant witch deck, by the way. This was my giant witch deck. This was my giant witch deck. So yeah. Oh, I should have fireballed it. Why did I not do that? But this was my giant witch deck. This was not the hog deck. Okay, but as you can see, the giant reaches the tower, and then look at my bomber doing some gnarly work, and then the witch coming in. I'm ignoring that lava hound, and he's not even supporting. He should have gone instead of defending gone for the lava hound push. Otherwise, he could have gone anything. But look at that. 1 swing from the Mini Pekka. 2 swing. Doesn't get a 2 swing. But then I got a fireball here. Finishes out GG to him. He did get my tower down to 1,014. I think he should have gone for the 2 crown. I think he would have gone in faster than I would have. But anyway, now this was, I'm so sorry. I'm not even paying attention. This was my giant witch deck. As you can see, giant witch deck. A giant witch. Now, let me show you my hog deck. And let me show you this 3 crown done by my hog. Psycho, what is that? 1031 10. Okay, I want to show you against Psycho. Here. So Psycho here. A 3 crown. I mean, this is my hog trifecta. Alright, so I have a knight here. I don't have the knight anymore in this deck. But he freezes that. I don't care. Okay, I'm not worried because I know now I can build up a gnarly push. He's low on elixir, I know that. So now I can beat up a gnarly push and have some fire spirits, but these are all ground. Now that's risky. I spent so much hard-earned elixir that if you put some minion heart, it's all trash. So then I had to quickly cycle through my fire spirits. They will take care of that. He put in barbarians, and fortunately, my fire spirits, knight, all team up to kill a Mini Pekka. Gets 1 swing, gets 1 swing, and look at that knight, that tanky knight doing some work. Just knight for the win. He got by himself. The knight can be dangerous. People underestimate it. Even I do when there's a knight coming on my tower. But he has a lot of health, and he took off 1,000 hit points. Just himself alone. Crazy. Knight is overpowered. Okay, knight is great for 3 elixir. For 3 elixir, that bad boy. Even for 4. Very good. Took off the 2nd tower just in that push. Hog Rider Goblins took that push up because he did a mistake. Instead of down defending, he just goes for his Pekka. His Pekka is not going to do anything against that cheap troops. Now I have a musket. Looks so weird. But now my Mini Pekka is going to get some good hit points. So musket continue to do that little tap damage in the back. Now he does have a good push here. I have very low elixir and he rages that. So it does get some health down to 1478. But still, at an advantage that he doesn't even have. But he has most of my towers down at 1478. So if he does a good push on, still 1 minute left. If he does a good push on each tower, I can lose. But or at least got a draw. But I'm open for the 3 crowns, so that's what I'm going to start to do. So I'm going to have a Hog Rider and Goblin push again. Now it doesn't go that well this time. He zaps it as well. Everything dies with those gnarly barbs. And so that goes a fail. But I don't give up though, because I don't have any more arena towers. I have to go for the ground tower unless I have to defend, which I don't want to. So I did something risky, but it worked. It worked. And this getting a 3 crown one has a different feel. Alright, so here we go. Musket. Knight and Mini Pekka will kill that Pekka very well and efficiently. Negative trait. And my musket gonna do some gnarly work killing the level 6 wizard. No, she dies too, but it's good. Alright, so what do I do? So he's gonna rage that and freeze that. So he does get the tower down. But look at my push coming. Hog Rider Goblins, he zaps that, never mind. But look at that. Look at that. I'm getting some gnarly damage. He didn't put barbarians for some reason, but look at that push. I got it down to 1800. So and look, I already have my hog again. I can do that push right then and over. And look at that. Mini Pekka reaches the tower. I mean, he had to put a wizard down if he can. I poison that with a musket doing some damage in the back, and I get a nice 3 crown victory. Okay, I'm going to show you one more battle with this deck. Okay. So let me show you against, yeah, it would be better if I go like this. Chinese dude, he is running a hog trifecta. So I went against a person who had a very similar deck as mine. I'm gonna show you this guy. This was hard. This was a hard person to beat. So I was against Duke of New York. Now this has a giant witch deck with this deck. This deck is mainly a hog and Mini Pecka trifecta. You can't really defend against big pushes. This deck will not shine. It's only for that immediate push there. That's the only hope you have of winning. You can't really defend with this deck, but I tried my best. And fortunately, this giant witch deck was very hard to beat. It was very hard, but I was able to do it. So yeah, I know this is gonna be a long video. I want to do a live battle as well. with this deck. But anyway, so the Valkyrie and the Mini Pekka will be there. Mini Pekka can completely focus on that because the Valkyrie will be killing those remaining skeletons. Well, not in that case. But here we go. Arrow, that was a clutch arrow. I did get the witch down pretty significantly in his health, and I got the little trickle damage from the spirit goblin. It could be damn annoying. That's also out. I was thinking to poison that, but I need to look at those fire spirits doing what for 2 elixir, completely killed. 9. Those are the musket, which combined is 9 elixir, 2 fire spirits, 3 fire spirits, which is 2 elixir, killed them all. Yes, I think the fire spirits are. Now, they're not underrated. Many people use them. But I think that the fire spirits are a little under Alex. Because I think that... Oh, look at that poison killing those spear gobs as well. And the tower. Oh, no, it doesn't kill it. That's stupid. But anyway, that doesn't matter. Anyway, so, yeah, I think they should be 3 elixir. Fire spirits can do a gnarly amount of work. Of course, I don't want them to be 3 elixir. I mean, the better, the cheaper, the better. But, I mean, I have no problem. I won't argue. Oh, why? I mean, if the spirit goblins were 3 elixir, that's bullcrap. Now, over here, my arrows were very risky. I deployed them a little too early, and then they were also a little on the left side, and they put his spirit goblin more on the edge. So I could have missed that, and so that was kind of tense. And those goblin barrel can do work if you don't have it right counter. But unfortunately, I did that. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go a little fast here since I do want... Okay, here's double Alexa. So here we go. Here's my first push. Mini Pekka, goblins, and fire spirits. Unfortunately, those die, but the Mini Pekka gets 1 swing. 1 swing for the Mini Pekka is all you need. That is just enough. It is awesome. Mini Pekka, a peck. Anyway, so now we have a Mini Pekka, Walk, and a musket doing some support damage. Fireball, that was a nice fireball. I have to arrow all of that trickle damage, and then I have to put in my goblins. And then he has a goblin barrel coming. I have to put my Walk in the back. I mean, he's going all around. He's getting hyper. Okay. And now we have a hog coming here, nice and hot. This was a weird decision, but I'm gonna put in my poison spell. Now can the hog get a shot? Hog gets a shot. That's all I need. And then my Walk doing some great work. And unfortunately, those 2 alive. But look at that. We're playing aggressive now. This is aggressive time. Okay, he has a musket coming out. My Walk and my musket and my Mini Pekka. They're all dying. He's going to zap everything to kill everything. My Walk is in the middle of the Walk and the witch. Goblins are going to help take out the giant. And I completely ended that push. And I'm still in a significant lead here. Now, he's again deploying troops as much as he can get. And I'm going to go ahead and arrow that. It gets it down. And then I have my musket that's going to try to kill the Valk. He has another goblin barrel coming. I have to deploy my Valk for that. He's going very, very strong here, okay? He's going very strong, but here we go. Final countdown. 1 swing. No, the hog doesn't get a swing. How did I win this? But 20 seconds left on the clock. Hog then doesn't swing. I still need 2 more poison spells to kill it, and I won't be able to do it in 14 seconds. But that's what happens. He goes for the other tower. But look at that. He's distracted. Look at that. Mini Pekka Goblin. Instead of defending that, woo! Mini Pekka gets a 10% health swing. What I'm talking about. This deck is awesome. It's an awesome deck. I love this deck. And so as long as you know how to play. Now, again, with this deck, I mean, you can be overwhelmed. But not this deck. This deck. This is the deck I just used for that, if you just remember. It's hard to defend. Because, I mean... if you have a giant, you have the Mini Pekka and the goblins, but those are all lower defense. I went against a person who had that giant witch, but it as well had a minion horde. So I wasn't able to deploy like spear gobs or fire spirits, because the witch would have called them down. So that was impossible. And I didn't have the poison, so I had to completely let that tower go and just go for the other ones. So don't be overwhelmed with that. It's kind of tricky using this deck. But if you know how to use it, and if you just ignore if there's a big counter push and just go immediately, because you can quickly cycle through and you won't really have that shorter advantage on that elixir, then just go for the other tower, you'll win or at least get a draw. Unless it's like a push that'll get him a 3 crown. But then, who cares? You don't need to defend it if it's unstoppable. Just go for the 3 crown and see who can get the 3 crown the fastest. Yep. Okay, that's all. Alright, so I do a live battle. Yeah. I'll see if I want to do a live battle. Okay, so we're going to spawn here at level 9. I'm getting a lot of level 9s. That's why I had to become a level 9. And so you'll be able... And this is again the Hog, Trifecta, and the Mini. So you'll see how I use this deck. Now I might lose. Okay, I lose on live battles. Okay. He has level 10 comments. What the hell, man? Level 10 archers are going to do some work. Okay, he has a level 9 bomber. This is really gonna do some work. So I'm gonna go for that. And then I'm just gonna go for some goblins to distract, and the bomber doesn't get a shot. So with the goblins and with arrows, I killed that push. But I have to look out for that. Okay, I'm gonna go for that, and then I hover at poison. Look at that! Whoa, fire spirit doing some work! No, not but the barbarian. I mean, yeah, the barbarians. But my hog gets 3 swings, and the barbarians get poisoned. That's awesome. Okay, this is what I mean by tenseness. Okay, and I have very little Alexa. Oh no, his barbarians are still alive. No. Oh, I hate this. Yeah, this happened to me last time. Okay, but this is a little... What the freak are you meaning by oops? Oops. You know, his bomber's gonna kill my fire spirits. Okay, I can't let him get the 3 crown. Okay, let's reset here. Now he has my tower for 1450. He's gonna go for the 3 crown now. But we have his tower at 1400. You know what? I'm not gonna. Okay, I think I'm gonna lose this. I don't know. If I win this, it's gonna be clutch. He has barbarians ready for me. No. Yeah, that was just horrible. Okay, that's gonna keep distracting those barbarians and let them. Okay, good. So I have all of his troops getting weakened. But this is risky. Okay, now he has them spaced apart. So if I do that, and then if I just kill everything like that. Okay, so we're gonna go for this. And hover some type of arrows. Okay, so I don't know if you're gonna win this. We won't win this probably. Man, that giant witch was like unimaginable. Okay, so we lost that battle. Oh, she's sitting at a 3 crown. Well, I'm so sorry about that. I hate it, man. Whenever I do a live battle, I have to lose in front of you. I hate it. So I'm not able to persuade you enough. But anyway, yeah, that's only fault. It's hard to go again. What is this guy, man? He's using my deck pretty much. 3.8. Yeah, that's a hard deck to beat. Giant Witch deck with this deck is hard. So let's try again with this deck. I mean, I don't know, but if you want to give it a shot, give it a shot. Of course, any arena above Arena 5 or at Arena 5 can use it. It doesn't matter what level you have. Level 1 poison, level 3 poison, level 8 poison, level 2 musket. Doesn't matter. This deck will work. Anyway, but as you can see with this deck, I have a lot of victories. That's a defeat, but victory, defeat, victory, draw, defeat, victory, defeat, victory, draw, victory. So as you can see, it's mainly victories. So, and a little bit of mix. So, I think with this deck, I think it's good. Try it out if you're in Arena 6, 7, or 8, or even 5. Okay? Thanks for watching. Unfortunately, I had to lose on camera. Doesn't look good because... But anyway, I think you guys get a decent idea of how to use this deck and when this deck really shines and what type of decks this deck will go against and will shine. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. It was great. It was fun. It was great. And I'm going to be continuing to make new decks and share them all with you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great Friday afternoon. Peace out.